roofing, siding, and windows. Trust us with your family at home.
Good morning, everybody. Norris Nick here. It is now 7:30 on your Friday, and I know that just by looking outside, you're probably just pumped up and excited, and you're thrilled for the weekend, especially since we've got the sunshine out there today. I don't think it's going to be a very bright and cheery weekend, but at least our temperatures are going to be coming up tomorrow around 50 and then into the 70s, I believe, on Sunday. And we do have a chance that the skies that'll go from cloudy in the morning will transition over to a partly to mostly sunny look for the afternoon. And of course, that is just going to help pump the temperatures up. So that is what I personally am looking forward to. And it looks like Monday is also going to be a very, very warm day. But don't let that fool you. I keep saying this time and time and time again. Winter's not done. I still see some well below average temperatures coming our way down the pipeline. And, don't let Mother Nature fool you. This time of the year, it's easy to get caught up in, oh, I can't wait for spring. And look, I'm one of you. Come March 1st, I am all in for spring. But when we see the 70s, we're like, okay, we can just put the winter stuff away, the boots, even the snow gear. Not so quick, because March has a way of bringing us some really weird weather. Beware the Ides of March. Anyway, hope you are doing well. Good morning, Donna. And Dan from Brigantine, he says, brr. Yeah, it is brr out there, right? Beth, good morning. And Zach, hello. Linda, Susan, Joyce, Renee, Jerry, Pamela, thanks for being here. Bill, Rachel, Beth, I'm sure Charlene is here somewhere. Good morning, Taisha. Before we get over into the weather forecast, I want to bring your attention over here. I'm going to flip the screen over so you can see what it is I'm looking at. I have decided, I talked about this earlier on in the week, I'm going to be doing a scholarship program for high school seniors that are going to be pursuing a career in broadcast or meteorology or both. That would be wonderful. When I was a kid, when I was ready for college, at least, when I was in high school, I didn't have, two nickels to rub together. I worked very hard. I worked at ShopRite. It was almost a full-time job. I worked like 30 hours a week. I only made like $150 a week. And then I had to pay my parents $100 to sleep on the floor in my mother's room. So I didn't have the means to, advance. That's why my story is completely different. I got into the field way before I thought about any kind of higher education. But the point is, look, when I was at that age, I made a commitment that one day when I got to the point where I was successful enough and I could pay it forward, that's exactly what I want to do. I want to help other students that might be in that predicament, that situation, whether you're going through a financial hardship, a family hardship, whatever. So that's why I decided to come up with this scholarship fund. And again, I'll be giving two $1,000 scholarships away to two individual students. Let me pull up the criteria here again. The deadline is May 1st, and then I will be awarding it on Friday, June 3rd. You must attend a 2 to 4 year college or university, major in broadcast or meteorology or both. A GPA of 3.8 or better, must have 20 hours of community service, must be planning a career in television, radio, film, or a path of meteorology, must have a financial or economic need. Student must live in South Jersey, or I'm extending this into Southeast Pennsylvania as well, since that is now part of my coverage area. Has overcome a significant family, academic, or emotional hardship. In around 500 words, please describe your educational goals and how receiving this scholarship will help you continue your education. And that can all be submitted, that essay, nickpittman@hotmail.com, and subject line scholarship. All right, so I just want to do my best into helping students, helping the community, and I think this is a good way to get started. So share that information. It's nor'easternick.com/scholarship. The more shares we get, the more potential kids could benefit from this all. All right, let's move on to our national holiday calendar here, and it is the 4th of March already. Today is National Hug a GI Day. It's World Obesity Day. It is World Day of Prayer. And boy, after seeing some of the footage on TV, I think we need that more than ever, right? It's Old Inauguration Day. Actually, yeah, this is fun. January 20th is the inauguration now, right? But you go back 60, 70 years ago, March 4th was the original inauguration day. And then they decided, well, there was too much time between Election Day and Inauguration Day, so they wanted to expedite the process a little bit. National Sons Day, National Safety Day. It is National Pound Cake Day. Oh, I love me a good pound cake, really. I mean, they're the best. With a nice cup of tea. National Grammar Day, it's March 4th. Well, obviously. It's National Employee Appreciation Day, Benjamin Harrison Day, Holy Experiment Day, National Tartar Sauce Day. I've never had tartar sauce. Marching Music Day, National Dress in Blue Day, and National Day of Unplugging. Yeah, right. Me unplug. I don't think that'll ever happen. That would be nice to try to do. I mean, I do my best on vacation to unplug, but not always very successful. Hey, everybody, we're back on camera. Hope you're all doing well. We've got crystal clear, sunny skies and a nice, calm, tranquil look to our great Egg Harbor River. This is right in front of the Inn at Sugar Hill. I mean, it doesn't get prettier than this, does it? I mean, that's just, it's beautiful out there. But it's also cold. We got a temperature of 20 degrees right now at the airport in Egg Harbor Township, a dew point of 6, north to northeast winds at 3 miles an hour. 24 in Philadelphia, 20 in Atlantic City, 33 in Richmond, 30 in Charleston, 20 in Cleveland, 18 up in Boston, 41 in Raleigh, 43 out in Nashville. So we are in very good company as we've got high pressure on top of us, keeping our skies bright, but it's also allowing this Arctic air mass to move in for us today. If you're in media, good morning. My grandmother lived in media for many, many years. She was from, well, South Philly, one of those South Philly Italians, but moved to media, had her business in Springfield. Maybe some of you Southeast Pennsylvania remember the Bull and Barrel Tavern. 20 in Norristown, 23 in Deptford, 20 in Hamilton, 18 in Manchester. Going down into Atlantic County, you'll see that 20 degrees is checking in Galloway, 22 in Mays Landing and Millville, 20 in Dennisville, 23 in Stone Harbor, and finally up in Ocean and Monmouth County, we've got a uniform air mass, 20 in Toms River, 21 in Asbury Park. So that's what's going on. You have to bundle up as you're heading off to work and school, going into homeroom, climbing to about 28 degrees, and then after school, a balmy 41. Woo! You'll be able to go out and ride a bike or skateboard or do something. I hope kids still do that stuff these days, and it's not just video games. Like, get out and enjoy the world, right? Doppler radar shows you nothing going on. Williamsport down to Philly, Atlantic City, all the way down to Richmond. Steady as she goes. This is the clear picture of high pressure, and across the entire 48, we've got some rain down in New Mexico, but that's it. I mean, this is a mundane pattern that we are in, and we talked about it last week. We will take that. Unfortunately, that's going to change as severe weather is going to be moving in. Not for us, maybe some thunder boomers on Monday afternoon, but for the Midwest and the southern states, we are starting to get into severe weather territory here. So you're probably going to be hearing more of it, especially as we have these big clashes of warmth and cold. It's a chilly wrap up to the week today, but then we rise into the 50s tomorrow, and then I think we are 70 or better as we become very toasty on Sunday, away from the coast, of course. Same thing on Monday. In fact, Monday has potential. We're squeezing the wind out ahead of our front. That front position itself just out to the west over the Ohio Valley here. High pressure down to the south and east. So that return flow brings those winds out of the southwest, and I think mid, maybe even upper 70s for some of you closer to Philadelphia is possible on Monday afternoon. We'll also probably see more sunshine on Monday, so Monday will be warmer than Sunday. Sunday starts off cloudy. We should transition over to a partly sunny look. Look at that, 80 down to the south. I think Washington, D.C. has a chance of getting to 80 degrees. So for today, we've got lots of sunshine out there. We've got these cold temperatures, upper 30s to around 40, dropping back down into the 20s and 30s tonight. And then tomorrow, you'll notice that we have some clouds. Yeah. 50, 51, 52 degrees, maybe a passing shower. This is on Sunday afternoon. I would not go canceling your plans. These are very spotty. It's not going to be an all-day washout. You don't have to worry about that. But have an umbrella handy just in case you will be outside for extended periods of time. And definitely take advantage of the warm weather. You gotta, all right? 41 this afternoon. Partly to mostly sunny skies. West to southwest winds at about 7 miles an hour. For tonight, we'll fall right back down into the 30s. And I think there will be some mid and upper 20-degree readings out there. Winds are not bad, but they're out of the north, and that is supplying that fresh, cold air from, Canada. We have winds shifting out of the southwest later on today and tomorrow, and that is what is going to allow the mercury on the thermometers to be on the rise, and we are very excited about that. 25 tonight, as cold as things get through the Pine Barrens, a little warmer at the beaches, light winds. It really depends on how much cloud cover we have coming in, because if it's overcast, that 25 ain't happening. You'll probably be stuck in the lower 30s. But if it's clear, we don't have any winds, we have very low levels of humidity, radiational cooling happens perfectly in these conditions. 54 mainland, 52 at the beaches. This is for your Saturday, clouds and some sun, and it is certainly going to feel a lot warmer than today. Now, let's talk about our temperature outlook over the next 6 to 10 and then 8 to 14 days, because I have stood here every day this week and told you, don't get fooled by Mother Nature. Don't be fooled by the Climate Prediction Center continuing to put out, oh yes, winter is done and over. It's going to be a torch. It's going to be warm. Yada, yada, yada. Sometimes I feel like they're, Charlie Brown, and it's wah, 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 wah. Here's the deal. The Eastern Pacific Oscillation has driven the pattern most of the winter season. And we have had wild swings back and forth. And we're going to continue to see these wild swings, okay? We are not going to see any kind of sustainable warmth anytime soon. Here's our 6 to 10. This looks much different than yesterday. They update these forecasts every single day just so they can be right. It's just how it works, okay? So now we are in the average zone. Remember, just a couple days ago, we were in the 10 to 15 degree above average range. Well, that went wayside quick. And I told you the cold that was out to the west would likely push down into the northeast and mid-Atlantic. Well, look at where that above average area is now. It's down in the Carolinas. It's down in Florida. And now you got the cold advancing over the Ohio Valley. So we'll zoom out and you'll see that the heart of the cold obviously is in the upper Midwest. But when I press the button, are you ready? Because you're going to see this cold jump, lunge to the east. And there we go, back below normal. So I think by mid-March, we are going to see more cold. I don't think we are done with high temperatures in the 30s yet. And I mean, it's not as likely because climatologically speaking, the later we go into the season, the less likely snow becomes. But I can't rule out some wintry precip. Maybe north and west of I-95, but it's still going to impact a portion of our area. And we could still be looking at winter weather advisories right into mid-March. The winter, in my opinion, has worked out as we thought it would. Going back into November, I always put out my winter weather outlook. I said above average temperatures, and guess what? The winter is going to be shaping up about 2 degrees above normal. I also said above average snowfall. That worked out generally for most of you. I know the closer to Philly you got, probably at or slightly below normal, but south and east of Hamilton, especially as you get into Mullica Township, Egg Harbor Township, the Barrier Islands, well above normal. So I'm happy with how this winter has played out, and I'm looking forward to sustainable warmth. But folks, we just got to be have common sense here. Winter is not done yet. I think we see another shot of cold, at least one more shot. Now, I'm not talking 6 or 7 days of extended 30s and 40s, but we will see some random cold come down from the north and west. It's just how it is. In most years, it even lingers into April, and those are the worst years. Here's your 7-day forecast. And somebody asked me, hey, what's your outlook for April and May yesterday on Twitter? And you know what my response was? We have a hard enough time figuring out what's going to happen on day 7 of our 7-day forecast. I'm not going to give you any details that far ahead, but I'm hoping for spring to come in and us to be nice and warm. 73 on Sunday. Again, it's a mostly cloudy day, but I think in the afternoon we actually have an opportunity for some sun. More sun on Monday, and I might even bump that 72 up to like 75. Then a 20-degree drop. Cold front comes through on Tuesday, and then we stay consistent in the lower 50s for a few days. 40s on Friday, then beyond that is when I see the colder air coming in. So that is what we are looking at up and down and all around. I mean, that's just weather here in New Jersey. Thank goodness it is finally Friday. I hope you have a great day. I'll be back on and off throughout the day, of course, with all my video updates. But meteorologist Bobby Clark will be in starting at 11 o'clock tonight. He'll take you through the weekend, and we will reconvene here on Monday morning. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at Nor'easternick. And of course, you can download my Norcast weather app available in your Apple and Android store for free. Have yourselves a great weekend, everybody.